Hi, my name is Dianna Heffernon-Meyers, and this is my Hobby Gratefulness interview. One of my favorite hobbies is a group of 12 Stillwell women. We are all Stillwell moms. We all had children that went to Stillwell Elementary School. And several years ago, we got together and we created what we call our crack group, quote unquote. It stands for Community Random Acts of Kindness. And we get together once a month and everyone puts $20 into the pot. So there's $240, and each of us has a different month out of the calendar year. We draw out of a bowl every January, and whoever's month it is decides where we're going to meet, and then they distribute that $240 as they see fit. It was meant to be random acts of kindness, meaning just kind of spur of the moment, random. Some of us, though, have given the entire chunk to like one particular organization over the years. It just kind of depends on whatever that particular woman has in mind that particular month. This group is an amazing group of women, first of all. Very eclectic. It's a group of women who probably I would not have necessarily hung out with. We have different political views, we have different social views, but it is a group of women that shares the same heart, and that's the heart of giving back to your community. And so that bond has carried us through now 3 years of doing this. And so not only have I learned other points of views from these women, I've been able to participate in activities or charities that I would never have done on my own. So for example, we have a couple ladies that are big animal rights activists. That's not something that strikes my fancy or that I have ever even thought of being a part of, but my money has been a part of several activities to help local animal shelters and things through their interests. And so it's just expanded my horizons, and to think of the money that I've given over the last 3 years and all of the different places that it's gone to is just fabulous. The purpose of the group is just to leave the world a little bit better place than you found it, and acts of kindness are contagious. Over the years, a lot of women have told the story of giving the money to an entity or a person and explaining that it comes from this organization that we've created. One of the first things that they respond with is like, oh my goodness, I will pass this kindness on to someone else. And so the 12 of us probably have no idea how it's unfolded in all of the different levels that our $240 or whatever has made a difference in all different kinds of ways. In our Community Random Act of Kindness group, we do have some rules. So number one, everyone has a month. You must distribute all of the money, and then there's a traveling notebook. So then you have to journal what you did with the money, so we can go back from 3 years ago and actually see every month where all of the money went. And sometimes we go back and reminisce a little bit, which is fun. But there's also a no judgment rule. So when someone's explaining what they did with their money that month, there's no judgment. Just through the stories of these ladies talking about distributing my money, I think is the greatest place that I have been. I love a lot of the random things because unfortunately when it's my month, I usually tend to give all of mine in one chunk. But I think some of my favorite are those women in our group who really carry it with them, and it's a random act of kindness. So a cold February morning, the local Walmart in Stanley, bus drivers tend to meet between dropping off their high school kids and middle schoolers and elementary, have coffee. We had one lady that was just driving by and thought, oh, this is a horrible winter cold morning, and she stopped and gave each one of the bus drivers $20 and said, thank you so much for keeping, the kids in our community safe. Another lady at a restaurant with what looked to be a single mom and 3 or 4 children pays her bill without telling. It's hard to pinpoint one favorite. They're all of my favorite. The concept of gratefulness is at the core of everyone's happiness. Before you can truly be happy, find happiness, you have to learn to be grateful for what you have. And when you take the opportunity to help others or look for needs in society, you realize how full your plate is, how much you really have. And so I think that this group and what we do really helps us to realize how grateful we are, not only for each other, but for all of the blessings that each of us has in our individual lives. Thanks for watching.
Oh, would you look at that? Oh me, oh my, it's utter nonsense time.
Am I doing good?
Yeah, you're
And now I have to blow my nose. Don't put this on the blog.
I won't.
My poor Cole. Okay, and we're back.
If anywhere, what is or has been your favorite place this group is taking you and why?
I don't know if this is what you're looking for, but we've also over the years traveled together. So we always go to Mesquite and to Vegas every year as a group. The wild and crazy Crack, Stillwell moms. That's funny.